Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, today or tonight or whatever time you are, we have a distinguished guest all the way from Cambodia, right?
Myanmar.
Yamar. Uh, thank you for correcting me, Yamar. And we have Ashin Chanda. Ashin is a monk. I mean, a real live monk we got here. None of them fake guys. He's a real dude, man. All right. So tonight or today or whatever time it is, we're going to talk about some heavy stuff about being a monk. We're going to talk about affirmations. We're going to talk about whatever it is that comes up. So, hi, Ashin. How you doing? How you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm feeling good actually.
Hey, listen, man. I really like the things you put on your posts. Good stuff, man. Nice, colorful pictures, and you be zooming out, oming all the time, right? So listen, man. What's it like being a monk?
Well, what's like being a monk actually? Being a monk is like an advantage you got, that you get a silent environment. Okay, a silent environment where you can find to seek the truth. Okay, you can seek the truth in a proper way, not in a crowd. So according to Buddha's teaching, what Buddha's teaching is that being a monk is an individual choice. Okay, it's not that to seek the truth you have to become a monk, but it's an individual choice. For me, it's like a advantage for me to seek the truth. Okay, what is the meaning of life? Okay, why we are here and how our sufferings can be ended actually. Okay, so to find these unanswerable questions, okay, I become a monk and meditate. Okay, so it's kind of good advantage to seek the truth. So it's like you get a bit out of society. Okay, a crowded society,
right.
Where there will be no noises and stuffs and no such things. So that we can practice meditation, okay, to find the truth in a proper way and consistently we can reach towards our answers, what we are finding on.
So what time you guys get up? 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock? What time you get up?
Well, it depends on individual, of course. Okay, what time he wants to get up.
Oh, okay.
So many monasteries wake up in early morning. Okay, like in meditation centers. Okay,
yeah.
They wake up in early morning, right, and have their prayers, chanting, and meditation, and then have their breakfast. Okay, and again goes for long meditation, and then they go for lunch. They rest. Okay, then again go for meditations at evening time. They chanted prayer and go for meditation. Always they are seeking in a consistent way.
Wow.
And in some other monasteries, you will find to see that they don't meditate. They don't meditate. Instead of meditation, they read more books.
Okay? Oh, okay.
They read more books to gain information what is Buddha's teaching on and how to apply it and other stuffs. Okay, so yeah, there are a difference between monasteries and monks and monks. There are it's individual choices actually.
So yeah. So I'm gonna invite you to the William Jordan Monastery over here in Newark, man, because I get up early, I do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So what time you get up? It's nighttime now where you are, right?
No, it's a noon time.
Oh, noon time. Okay. Oh, great. So it's noon. All right. So you've done your. Oh, so what about the physical part? Don't you guys exercise? Don't you do kung fu or something like that?
Okay. Before I get to this answer, I would like to share you that I was a martial artist before my monkhood. I had a martial art career.
Okay.
And I have spent 13 years in martial art
Really?
learning this art.
Okay.
Yes. So it's like now as a monk, it's not like Mahayana traditions, which are Chinese, you can say.
Yes. Right.
Chinese, Japanese, Koreans. Okay, Mahayana tradition. They have the monks who practice the physical body. Okay, martial arts like
Right.
Shaolin Kung Fu
Yeah.
stuffs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Right. Right.
so in Theravada, it's not allowed to practice those stuffs. Okay, it's more allowed to mental conditioning more than physical conditioning.
Okay.
Okay, but to be healthy, we go for like alms begging. Okay, we go for a walk. Okay,
Yeah.
we have a boat and we go for a walk by begging the alms from societies. Okay, they
Right.
donate us food and rice and vegetable stuffs and whatever they give. Okay, whatever
Right.
they donate. So we have a walking exercises like that.
Okay.
Okay,
I got you.
but besides that, as I was a martial artist and my physical body had need to adjust to this track. So I just do soft exercises like yoga, okay,
Right.
and kind of these stuffs, soft exercises, not
Right.
hard one.
Because you need a balance. You can't be just sitting around all day.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, the body will deteriorate, you know.
And beside that, when I perform or when I exercise yoga, do yoga, and just like it also supports to mental conditioning more and more firmly, more strongly, because the
Absolutely.
mind and body is like it's like brothers and sister.
Right.
They support each other. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So when did you get the urge? I mean, why did you transition from being a martial artist into being a monk? Why did you do that?
Well, I had many stories, okay, which I openly tell to publicly, okay, which are personal, but I don't make it so personal that I don't want to talk. But it's like giving them a life lesson that where I was from and what I had experienced through my life and
Yes.
how I became right now.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, as Buddha's teaching of impermanence, okay, suffering and not self, okay. So it's like I realized this concept since childhood, this impermanence concept of
Now
impermanence.
for those who can't hold on, just hold that thought. You mean impermanence, right?
Impermanent, yeah,
Right. Right. Just want to
impermanent.
make sure that the people can understand what you said. Impermanence.
Yes,
Right. Go ahead.
impermanent.
Right.
So this impermanent subject, the concept of impermanent subject, I began to understand and realize it after my mom's death, actually. Okay. So when my mom's death, I was like, my emotions were very, I was very sensitive guy. Okay. So my emotions were very rapidly just going out. Okay. That I'm crying and sadness and sorrowness. Okay. So I was all flowing towards in that state, which makes me at last which makes me realize that why I'm doing this. Okay, she is gone and gone, why I'm doing this. Okay,
Right.
why I'm still attaching with her. So so by then I began to um, read about the Buddha's teaching and all the stuffs, and
Right.
then I began to understand that this okay, understand this impermanent concept and question myself that okay, if she died, then I'm also going to die one day. Okay, everyone
Right.
is going to die one day. So what is the reason to live this life? Actually, what is the basic reason to live
Right.
this life? Why we born?
Right. Right. Right.
Comes into now, so Buddha's teaching have taught me that about the karma, the action, whatever we do. Okay, so it's about the one's karmic action is we'll all have to face this karmic action.
Right.
Actually, it's
Okay.
all about cause and effect.
Yes.
So one's karmic action is not equal to another's karmic action. Okay, so that's how I began to understand it, and I began to also realize when I was in university that people are like running. Their mind is always is running race.
Yes. Right.
Okay?
Right. Right.
Where
Right.
the where we were already taught since childhood about competition, racism, and
Yes.
every starts.
Right.
Okay, so it's all about the matrix program which we were
You got the matrix over.
programmed inside our mind.
You got the matrix over there too, right?
Yeah, yes. We were already programmed. So how to get out of this program?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
The question I began to ask myself, how to get over this program, how to really stop my suffering, what I suffered, okay, due to these years. Because you, as you know, because lack of parents and lack of guidings makes the life hell.
Yeah. Right. It can be very
In a wrong
challenging. Right.
direction.
Yeah.
You get
Right.
lost. Okay.
How did
So
how did you stay in the right direction? What happened?
well, martial arts, okay, was very supportive to in my life actually. Okay,
Okay.
it makes me disciplined. It makes me disciplined. Okay,
Yes.
it makes me how to become a stronger. Okay, in mentally stronger.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
through the physical exercises and also like yeah, martial art have been a very good supportive in my life actually, in short. So when I came to Myanmar back after my studies, okay, I began to see the life of poor. Actually, I began to see the life of poor.
Right.
Okay, that they stay. That I began to observe them that they stay in a small house and they just like they have many kids. Okay, many
Right.
responsibilities. Okay, I
Right.
began to observe that and I began to question myself that how people can live like this.
Yes. Right.
Why everyone, either even it's rich or even it's poor, doesn't matter, but everyone is living like that way with the same matrix program which we are
Yeah.
reloaded since generation to generation.
That's true. It's reloaded. That's right. It's a good one. Matrix
Okay,
reloaded. That's right. You got it. You got
yes.
it.
so
Right.
so far I began to read many books of Buddha's life and Buddha's teachings and everything else. So I began to question myself as how I can stop my suffering at least, so that I can show many people this way. How?
Okay.
So when I was reading the book and I began to think, in front of my house, many monks were there, was just alms begging around early morning.
Right.
So
Right.
when I began to look at them, and I get the idea that, oh, might be this monkhood might be the first step to break up the matrix system.
Okay. And how did you figure that? What made you think that?
Well, they meditate. Okay, everything is inside. Every answers is inside ourselves. Actually,
Yes. Okay.
not outside.
Right. I got you. I got you.
So that's how I began to suddenly I began to read and I began to read the Myanmar culture and systems. Okay, they were all monks and all were just like reading sutras and mantras and everything else, meditation and everything else. Okay,
Wow.
so
Okay.
I began to think before I go to monkhood that if I become a monk, then I will be also studying this and that. Okay, study the books and flowing with it, flowing the sutras, but I would not find my answers, what I'm seeking for.
Okay.
Okay, then I began to read a monk's biography, that he was an enlightened person, but he was a farmer actually.
Right.
He was illiterate farmer. Okay?
Yes.
So
Right.
how he got up into that enlightenment stage and end up his suffering.
Okay.
Okay, this biography inspires me to
Yes.
step on the monkhood.
Okay. What was his name?
His name was Sun Lung Seado. Sun Lung.
Sun
In short,
Luciano. Sun Luciano.
S-U-N-L-U-N. Yes, Sun Lung Seado.
And so, like, he was a farmer, but he was a monk, right?
No, he was before monkhood. He was a farmer. He
Oh,
born in a very poor family.
Oh,
No, yeah, he was illiterate. He doesn't study and everything else. No, so it inspires me that if a farmer can become enlightenment,
yeah.
then why I can't?
So now, you know, so you're in a monastery now where you meditate a lot during the day. Is that correct?
Here, this monastery here is not like regular meditation. They just live by themselves, actually.
Oh, okay. And you meditated on your own.
Yes.
Okay, now here in the West, meditation is the latest craze, right? Everybody meditates. Now, what is meditation?
Okay. In the West, some of the teachers, okay, you can find in YouTube's or any pages or online stuffs, okay, you can say that some of the people says that meditation is like you need to sit for meditation. You need to sit.
Right.
You need to sit if you want to meditate. But here's the trick that Buddha didn't say that only sitting can be the answer. It's inside the mind. As the answers is inside the mind, you need to train your mind in that way. Not only in sitting, not only in standing, not only in sleeping. You need to train your mind consistently. So whatever position you may choose comfortably, okay, but you need to train your mind to become aware of everything.
How do you do that?
Everything doesn't mean that every outside, but everything means that every nature of your mind, actually.
Okay, how many different natures are there of the mind?
Well, there are many nature depending on the individuals.
Okay, all right.
Because in short, if I want to answer your question, in short, it will be like the more attachment you have towards the outer objects and peoples, the more thoughts will be there inside, actually.
Right.
It's recorded in our subconscious mind totally. Okay, whatever we do consciously, it will be recording, everything will be recording through subconscious mind, actually. Okay, so when you sit or when you just lay or when you just do nothing, your mind will begin to show your mind will begin to show the thoughts, imaginations, memories, okay, from your subconscious mind. All will be popping up, okay, and with unawareness we begin to follow it, okay. We begin to follow it, and through that thoughts, the different kinds of feelings pop up, like sorrow, depression, anxiety.
Ashin, come with me, come. I'm calling you. I got something for you over here. I got you, man. Okay. You're right. Yeah.
So people with unawareness, they begin to follow those thoughts. Okay, follow those thoughts by assuming that it's real.
Go ahead.
Okay, by assuming that it's real, but in reality, those are just thoughts only. Those are just memories, imagination only. So we need to be aware that see it as it is. That's the Buddha's teaching, the techniques. See it as it is with awareness. So we train our mind to see these thoughts in our mind, okay, with awareness, so that we don't flow with it. So at one time, one will observe that those thoughts are just only thoughts and nothing else.
So how do you? So what does the training consist of? Is that what meditation is? That's the training. Could you?
This mind tricks, this mind techniques is the meditation actually.
Right. So, okay, now let's get into that. So like now it's like, okay, let's put it like this. Thoughts are like clouds. They come and they go. You can,
Yes.
so you can watch the clouds as they go by, or you can get involved in the clouds, right? So like the technique, for example, let's say you have a thought coming in. What technique do you use to be mindful? What do you do? What do you do?
Well, the techniques and tricks are just simple, but just be aware only. Just be aware, not to flow with it, not to involve with it. That's the training.
So in other words, a thought comes in, it's here. You say, okay, I got a thought, but I'm not going to deal with it. Is that what you say?
Yes, you're not going to deal with it. You're not noticing it or just flowing or involving with it.
Okay, so like that sounds pretty easy.
Exactly. Exactly.
So what's all this sitting around and all these guys talking about they got this and they got that? What's all that stuff, man? I don't get it.
Well, if you be more specific, that those guys that they got this, they got that, what they got actually.
They say, well, like, I see a blue light, I see a purple star, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so it's like inside our mind. Okay, it's like an illusions. All those colors, purple colors, red colors. Yeah. These are all illusions actually. Okay, that they get to see those things because they created it unconsciously. Subconsciously, they created it.
Right.
Okay. They do not see those lights as lights only. Those are just here. Okay, as it is. But they just thought that, oh, I got this purple light and orange light.
Yeah, right. Because I've never experienced a purple light. You know what I'm saying? I've never experienced that.
But the thing is that in Myanmar, many people are here that they just get to see different images, like they get to see as for example, they see the Buddha's image, okay, and they see the purple color light, white flash, okay, they see different spiritual beings, okay,
right
with them, and they get crazy with attachment. Okay, with their ego, that they get this power.
Right. Exactly.
Images. Okay, but in reality, those are just images from the subconscious mind, actually.
So now I noticed I read in one of your posts that your mission is to help people, particularly in the Western segment of the world, with meditation. Is that correct?
Yes.
So now, when you say meditation, we just talked about the technique. Is that what you mean?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Cool. So like, in other words, I could be walking down the street. I could be using the technique, right?
Yes, of course.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So I got you, man. So like, what else? How do you plan to do that? You have an outreach program? You have contacts over here? How do you do that?
Which one?
How do you plan to help the people in the West? How do you do that? You have outreach program, you have contacts here?
Okay, I have Facebook group, okay, Be Aware Only, where I also invited you one time. So
I'm in the group.
Facebook group. Okay, people join there and just learn about meditations actually. Okay, there are different kinds of people from different regions, different religion. Okay, so in my group, what I tell them that this technique, what I am teaching, okay, or what I'm sharing with you guys, okay, there is no race, no religion, no caste, no societies, no such stuffs will be there. There will be pure answer, okay, and the pure answer of your question, of the questions, of the enlightenment stuffs, okay. You only can find it if you try it.
Yes, right. You have to try it.
Okay. I can only show you the technique, but the technique must be applied by yourself only.
Wait a minute. Don't you have an app? Can I buy your app, man?
No, I don't have app actually. I don't have app.
That's a good thing. I hope you don't never have an app. That's crazy. You buy an app. Come
So
on, man.
I have also my YouTube video links, actually YouTube channel. Okay,
Okay.
where earlier when I was martial artist, I just shared those opinions in YouTube. Okay,
Oh, really?
and
Okay.
now I changed this YouTube into this meditation teaching about life, Buddhisms, and meditation stuffs.
What's the name of your YouTube channel?
It's the same, Ashin Chanda.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so many people ask me, okay, many Westerners ask me that what do you charge? Okay, I said that charge for what? I said for meditation. I said that I don't charge anything. It's free. It's good. It's
That's what I'm saying. like over here, man, they're gonna say, buy my app, buy my so and so, buy my this, and then you don't get results. You just buying, and
of course.
you know,
What they think, what they assume me that I will have charges. I charge people.
yes,
Okay,
right.
when they ask me that what do you charge? How many dollars do you? I said that why I have to charge? Okay, it's free. You just join the group and you just study it.
Oh no,
Okay.
no, it has no value unless I pay for it. I gotta pay you. The more money I pay, the more valuable it is. The more enlightened I am.
No. So the thing is that I see some Westerners meditation classes and stuff, and in Instagram they advertise. Okay, they charge this $10, $5, $50. Okay, yes, they can just like they can charge for. Of course, there would be they charge because of their electricity bill and everything else. Okay, but what I'm saying that, okay, if you charge these electricity bills, okay, and these taxes, and just if they have, okay, it's okay, fine, but you're not teaching the members, okay, what they want to know themselves, the technique, that mind tricks.
Right.
Okay? They are just sitting for hours, sitting for 2 hours, 3 hours, and getting nothing.
Okay, hold on. I have a friend, right? He's one of the guys that does that. He follows these meditations, right? So I want you to talk to him and tell him, because we have strong conversations about this, right? But I mean, tell him the real deal, man. Come on.
Well, in Myanmar also there are many monasteries. Okay, you can find there are many monasteries, many meditation centers, and they're working hard in meditation. But the thing is that, okay, from outside, it's very beautiful to look that everyone is meditating in Myanmar.
Right.
Look at it in YouTube, look at it in Google. But inside the situation is different. Okay, I have met a lady who have meditated for 10 years in a center.
Yes.
And when someone introduced me, she said that, you are very young monk. You need to learn many things. You need to learn many things. Okay. You need to study about Abhidharma. Okay. The psychology stuffs. Okay. Meditation. Okay. So you need to learn it. So I said, I didn't say anything to her, but after a few moments, I don't know what happened during she talked with her own son, and she get very angry. Okay, just popping up from volcano actually.
So now, isn't that proof of her quality meditation?
So I was just observing, and just like someone told me that to calm her down, I said that I'm observing her meditation skills, the quality.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that proof is in the pudding, right?
So this meditation technique actually I have got from here, the Kachin state where I'm residing now. Okay. I have a master where I will, after this rainy retreat, I will go to visit him. Okay, and we'll discuss more about meditations. Okay, and just stuffs and arrangements. Okay, so he taught me these things. He is 83 years old.
Okay,
83 years old, and he is like. And the main thing is this technique is banned here.
Why?
Because Okay, monks. There are different kinds of monks. You know,
Wait, I know. You got the money monks. You got the
money
money.
monks,
Yeah,
famous monks.
yeah.
Okay,
Right.
golden monks.
Yeah. Right.
So these kind of monks, maximum are in the top ranks
Yeah, I
in
got you.
Myanmar.
I got you.
Okay, and they just banned him. So what I told him that I will take it as a challenge. Okay,
Okay.
this technique, okay, what I have received from you and what I have experienced it, this technique I randomly actually posting in Facebooks, okay, in my different pages and groups. Okay, so many people began to understand it more easily.
Yes, it's very
Understand it.
right. It's easy.
Because what happens that why I'm much more helping the Westerners, because the many Westerners, okay, come from their home to meditate here
Yes.
in Myanmar.
Yeah.
Okay, come from home, and by wasting the money, wasting the time, wasting the energy, they come very far from home here, and they get nothing.
Right.
That's the saddest part. They get
No.
nothing.
You don't understand. Look, Mr. Westerner, it's going to take you years to get enlightenment. You got to keep coming back next year, the year after that, and maybe I'll give you something special. That's how it rolls, right? That's how they do it, right?
Well, they just don't. They just like many monks who understand English do not meditate. Many monks who understand meditation cannot speak English. Many monks who just like who just don't meditate. Many monks are there that they don't meditate at all. They don't meditate. They just like enjoy. Okay, eat, sleep, and drink. Eat, sleep, and drink, and nothing else. Okay,
that's a good life, right?
Yeah, that's a good life they're leading on. Okay, yeah. But the thing is that that's why I work very hard through online by telling people about meditations, about mind techniques, mind tricks, how you can train. And I suggest people that to come here. You can text me anytime so that I can help you out more. Okay, so
yeah. Ashin, let me make it clear now. You have meditation and mind tricks. Now, could you, because my friend, he believes in meditation. He believes in putting music on and all that stuff, but I mean, what's the difference between meditation a la Westerner? Because the Western, they know about meditation. They invented it. They invented meditation and these mind tricks that you're sharing with us. Well, what's the difference?
For me, it's like Westerners and here in local, the people, okay, they don't understand the meditation properly if they divide the two things, mind tricks and meditation.
Okay.
The two things are same, actually. Same thing.
Okay.
We differ it through like as I said at first, you need to sit for meditating. You must sit. That's the word inspires the meditation in a separate way, actually.
Right.
But the mind tricks is even I'm talking with you, okay, I'm aware of it that I'm talking with you. I'm in present moment, not thinking of anything, no thoughts. Okay, whatever I'm expressing you, it's coming right now, actually. Okay, that's the mind tricks and that's the meditation also.
I got you. So in other words, just like being in the flow, being in the now, but being aware. In other words, it's like you're doing something, but you're aware that you're doing it and you're focusing on that particular thing at the moment. So now also, my friend, we have a heated discussion about concentration and meditation. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay. Different people, okay, according to the Buddha's teaching, okay, different people have different level of concentration because their mind is different. Their nature, where they are born, who they mix is different from each other. So their mind psychological mind and its nature is very different from each
Right.
other.
Okay.
Of course, and from that, their concentration level will also be different with each other. Okay, so this concentration, okay, comes up with the practice. The more you practice, okay. Suppose like if I give you the example of physical training, okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You cannot give 100 push-ups at a time. You need to start from 5 push-ups, 10 push-ups, 30, 40, 50, like that. You need to have consistency.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And that consistent training, okay, is the concentration, what we use the word in case of meditation
Right.
word.
I got you.
Okay. So concentrate. Some people say that you need to develop your concentration to get this awareness.
Yes.
Okay. But they said that you must need that, though that must is like you are trapped. You must go through this concentration way.
Yes.
Okay, concentration level, develop concentration level, and then you can raise awareness. Okay, but some people doesn't need that kind of concentration level because their mindset is very strong. Okay, their working ability, okay, is very strong, so they don't need that kind of concentration. Yeah,
I find that concentration is awareness.
Concentration is not awareness. Concentration is consistent of working ability.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, so that's that the people doesn't understand the difference between the concentration and working ability. Okay, they mix up the things, but those are the same thing. Concentration means the working ability.
Right. So now let's get into another interesting, juicy Western topic.
Okay.
Affirmations.
Okay, affirmations. Okay, I began to study this affirmations method. Okay, and what is it about? Okay, and it's popular in Western.
Oh yeah,
okay.
big time, man.
Okay,
very popular.
What I found that this affirmation stuff, it's like convincing yourself.
Yes.
Convincing yourself. Okay. So affirmations is like working towards your subconscious mind.
Okay.
Okay. So when you say that I'm happy, okay, I'm happy. You repeat it. I'm happy. I'm healthy, and I'm happy. I'm wealthy. With this, I am in present tense.
Yes.
So if someone just repeating these affirmations, they will begin to feel this happiness. They will begin to feel this happiness.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is that happiness is also impermanent. So
right, that's true. That's
where
true.
is the benefit of those affirmations? Okay.
Well,
but the thing is that it doesn't mean that there is no benefit. But what I want to mean that ultimately you will lose that small feelings, actually. Small.
Well, but see, in the Western culture, that's important because we can have affirmations about wealth. You know?
Yes.
So now that we're wealth driven. We want to get stuff, and but now back to happiness. Now happiness, through that approach, through the affirmations, may be temporary. Yet at the same time, if you go inside, you can find a different type of happiness.
Well,
which may be temporal as well, but you don't have to say affirmations to experience it.
Well, here in Myanmar, here in Buddha's teaching, there are also affirmations. Okay, it's not the affirmations like how Westerners do, like I am happy, I'm wealthy, and I'm rich. No, not like these kind of things. But the affirmations we do with naming the Buddha's quality. Okay,
Oh,
naming the
yes.
Buddha's
Right, right.
okay,
Okay.
like, and there are different kinds of like affirmations stuffs, which is like what we say, the mantra.
Yes.
Okay, and what it happens that it just, when you focus on that, those mantras, and just like you just feel the peace actually. Okay, it's not permanent peace like that kind of permanent peace, but you just feel, you just develop the peace and concentration, and you get to develop the concentration, the working ability, okay,
All right.
to
Okay.
raise your awareness when you train it.
So now, if
Okay.
that's an example of working ability,
Mm-hmm.
what then would be an example of meditation?
Pardon?
If repeating the mantras is an example of concentration, what then would be an example of meditation?
Okay. Well, meditation is not a specific word. Okay, it's not a specific word, but when you practice this, when you train the mind, okay, you are meditating also. And when you train your mind in a long term, you are developing your working ability, and that's concentration.
Right. Okay. So the meditation then is correcting those thoughts, dealing with the thoughts that are coming into your head. And over a period of time, because you can do that on a consistent basis, you then have the concentration to do it for a longer period of time.
Yes.
It's like you say 5 push-ups, 10 push-ups, like that.
Yes. So if you target, so if someone target 100 push-ups, okay, suppose he want to build 100 push-ups, okay, and it's named the push-ups, okay, push-ups workout.
Right.
So when he just firstly train himself that to give 5 push-ups, then 10 push-ups, then 20, 30, 40, then increasing the number. This increasing number is concentration, actually, working ability to go to that goal, actually.
Right.
Okay.
I got you.
Yes. So similarly, when we meditate, okay, when we were aware of this thing, when we are aware of these thoughts, and we begin to longer our awareness, okay, we begin to longer our awareness, then it's concentration ability, actually, what we are doing it. Okay,
right.
So that we perfectly ends the thoughts.
Oh, right. You end the thoughts. Okay. So now, the ending of the thoughts, is that the key to the end of suffering?
Yes.
See there, I learned something. I got you. I got it. So now, but of course, there are always plenty of thoughts, right?
Of course. Even though when I first practiced this technique, okay, I began to there are many childhood traumas inside me, okay, inside my subconscious mind, which pop up like a train, actually, the bullet train.
Wow.
Okay, who I mix with, who were my friends, who were my enemies, who just these thoughts, and then when these thoughts ended, then the mind remains really calm. Actually, you are in peace, the permanent bliss or peace, you can say that. Okay, so the thoughts of the end of thoughts is the end of suffering.
Well, so that means that for most people, then they still have suffering because they're still alive. In other words, I assume that when you die, you stop having those thoughts, that you're aware of them. But even if you're doing your meditation or whatever you're doing, you're going to have thoughts because you're living life.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because how this life circles goes on. Okay, suppose how you born, how I born, how everyone born in this planet as a human being. We are human beings, but we born in different situations with different families, different nature. Right. Why? Because of our early past lives karma. Okay, so These karma are the subconscious mind's thoughts, actually, which is saved by subconscious mind.
Right.
So when you die, and when you are aware, when you're enlightened, when you die, you are aware of it, aware of those thoughts, and you are not involving in it. So when someone involved with those thoughts and the life spans stop there, with those thoughts and the karma will be added together and will form again a new body, transform into a new body, actually, into a new life.
So then when does that cycle stop?
This cycle stop actually when you're totally aware.
So when you say totally aware, you mean like, is that self-enlightenment? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally aware of your mind, not involving with the thoughts and end thoughts. So when you end the thoughts, there will be no like thinking stuff that what I will be doing or what I have done. Okay, and all those stuffs.
Okay,
so it will be like crystal clear.
So now I just want to give you an idea that it's reaching 4 o'clock. We've been on for an hour now. I sense we could go further, we could go longer, but an hour is about as long as we should go at this time. We can schedule another time.
Sure.
You know, maybe next week we could do it weekly or whatever you want to do.
Of course.
You could broadcast it out. So you know, if it's okay with you, we can just end it up now. And let me just turn this off. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the interview today. I did. I learned a lot, and you know, really got me in the right direction. So until next time, you know, we'll be back. Peace out.